Wow.
Nobody can replace me.
Just trying to keep.
I am the heart and soul of this place.
Trying to keep the Walkman down. Jesus.
I mean, okay, you are the heart and soul, but mostly because you do the stream recording.
That's right.
So.
I'm the only one that.
And I think the rest of us are way too lazy to do it ourselves.
Yeah.
I mean, for one thing, I don't know how to do it.
I'm on a toaster right now.
Oh.
I'm just gonna play the intro again.
Super Desperation Radio!
It doesn't matter. Oh
Hello,
man!
everybody. Welcome to another edition of Super Desperation Radio, where people yell and heart and soul, and it's ran on the toaster or some shit.
Man, I hope SNK wasn't watching this. I think I just blew my chance at getting that sweet sponsorship.
Oh man.
What?
Becoming like the exclusive
hold on.
media
Are you
czar.
gonna be the new community manager?
Yeah, I could be the Hans for SNK.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then you could give us the remnants of the pachinko slots.
So wait, does that mean that you would get really drunk and then pop off on people when you played them once?
I mean, that's kind of what I do now anyway, right?
Oh,
No. If he becomes the Hans of SNK, he can't do that anymore.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying to be Hans, he has to steal Hans's powers.
That's right. And then afterwards, I don't do it anymore, but there's a ton of stories about me doing it.
There you go.
Hard.
So it's almost like I don't have to. Like the cool thing about being Hans is you actually don't have to be who you were anymore because everybody else is just gonna remember you fondly like you died. They're just gonna be like, man, remember that time Hans was a total jackass to me at the arcade? I love that guy.
Have you not seen what happens when Hans shows up places like, Hans, I thought you were dead, man. What happened to you? Like, oh man, it's just been working. It's cool. Wait a minute, you sound much different than before. You're nice to me right now. What the hell?
He's like, oh yeah.
Actually, just in the old place where Southtown Arcade used to be, there's actually just like a tombstone, and it just says "R.I.P. Hans."
God.
And from Hans's grave crawled out Nidell Christmas.
That tombstone was there long before he started working at Capcom. Is all I'm saying.
Wow.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh man. Anyway, as Gibby, our co-host, said, there's another exciting episode of Super Desperation Radio. Some huge news. First things first.
Congratulations to the Kansas City Royals.
Kansas City Royals. There we go. That I am actually going to give it to them because they made spanking a 5-year-old look entertaining.
They honestly made baseball look fun.
Yeah.
And honestly, in the last few years, that hasn't always been the easiest job. When everybody hits 1 million home runs every game. Yeah, that's not fun.
Yeah.
But Kansas City did a good job making the game actually look like, it requires skill and not just power hitting.
A lot of people will argue that the Mets gave it up, and I mean, I guess you kind of
defense. They had a lot of errors. I can't disagree with that synopsis to say that, man, there were definitely defensive errors by the Mets, but I think overall, I think you still have to give it to Kansas City because it wasn't just the Mets. I mean,
no, totally.
Kansas City was doing comebacks against everybody they played.
They're legit. You can't say nothing. And also,
Yeah, I can. Kansas City? Where's that? Missouri? What's
Actually it is.
I know. That's the problem. This is almost some so stupid state crap the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim, and then I just get mad. Even though it's legitimately Kansas City, and this is a completely different situation. That's still dumb that they call it Kansas City when it's in Missouri.
I was just going to say...
that there's a Kansas City, Missouri, and a Kansas City, Kansas?
Yes, I did actually. I am not that ignorant about Kansas City.
Look, man,
It's just dumb.
The Kansas City in Missouri is Kansas adjacent. Okay.
You want to know what's even stupider?
You?
Around where I live, I have a Newark, a Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we got a Pittsburgh.
Basically
the Bay
every
Area?
state has other either states or famous cities in them. There's Manhattan, Kansas, which is called the Big Little Apple or the Little Big Apple. I'm sorry.
No, it's even stupider because the Bay Area has 16 different famous named places. I think we have Ontario. Oh no, Ontario's on Southern California. But we have a bunch of just weird hey, what do we need to name of this stuff? I don't give a shit. Just fucking take all the popular ones.
Hey,
Put them in the area.
Hey, we're nowhere near as bad as Texas. I mean, who the fuck calls their city Paris?
Hold on. I got one better for you. In Missouri, there is a city called Versailles, which is actually Versailles. Yeah, but we mispronounced it because we're just good at French.
Oh my God!
Where that treaty was? Treaty of Versailles.
The other one that they don't talk about anymore. It must have been a great day in Missouri yesterday, though, because not only did you win the World Series, but you also pretty much clinched third place in your division by stomping one beloved 49ers of San Francisco, or rather Santa Clara, and
the Santa Clara 49ers of San Francisco.
Yes, the Santa Clara.
We're talking about baseball and football.
Yeah.
I want to say right now, what the Niners are doing is the equivalent of what the Marlins did back when they won the World Series.
What, just like scorch the earth so nothing can grow there again?
Yes, that's exactly what they're doing.
Dude, like they took that loss to like the Rams so hard that they literally cut their last good like option that was healthy.
Yeah. And okay, now here. So for those who don't know, Vernon Davis and a 7th round draft pick were traded to the Denver Broncos for 2 6th-round draft picks of Vernon Davis.
2 6th-round draft picks. That's what he amounts to. That's what he amounts to. Is 2 years of 6th-round draft picks. You basically get 2 years of picking the guy that didn't get picked by anybody else.
Mm-hmm. And what they should have done in reality was traded Collar to Kaepernick.
Yeah. Collared green Kaepernick.
Just trade Kaepernick for a goddamn Costco membership. They should have just done that.
At least you could stock up on some shit you need.
Exactly, right? Some fucking Stickum or something.
And meanwhile, the Raiders have a positive record.
Oh.
The Raiders are 4th in the AFC right now.
You know what's funny about that is like they're not even like they're the most like surprised by that.
You know what's funny about that?
Yeah.
Fuck the Raiders.
So like here, I figured the Raiders would do fairly well this season. I didn't think they'd be doing this well. Like I really didn't. This is a shock to me. It's winning the Super Bowl next year, baby. That's it. Yeah.
Oh, baby. Dude, like
just exponential momentum. After that, they're gonna just
Look.
Well, that's how it works sometimes. That's how it happens.
The Raiders are on this little hot streak, if you want to call it right now. This is like an earthquake. You know how every point it goes up, like it's just exponentially higher and higher. That's what the Raiders are doing. So they're gonna go like, we'll say, I don't know, 7 and like 2 billion because the Raiders are good at losing. So boom, and then next season they're just gonna boom,
they're gonna
just perfect.
They're gonna go so hard they're gonna kill the Oakland Coliseum and they have to move to LA.
Yeah, and speaking of that, apparently I read this article. I'm not sure how true it is. The Chargers inked the deal to come to LA.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah. So the Chargers and the Raiders have been working together to build a stadium in, I believe, Carson. While what's the other team? Some other shitty team is planning on moving to some other
Miami.
Yeah, the Rams. The Rams are planning on moving to like some other horrible part where no one gives a shit about here in LA.
They should trade places with Kansas City.
The Lancaster Rams.
Yeah, Lancaster Rams.
Oh my God.
The Lancaster Rams of Los Angeles. Yeah.
They'll have the biggest stadium of nothing and no one going to it. It'll be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing all right though. They like I'll say this much about a Rams game is that when it looks like they're gonna lose, they at least make it interesting. Like they'll come up with some new ways to get penalties back to back.
Are you saying the Niners don't make it interesting?
No, after yesterday, no, I don't know. The only thing that made yesterday interesting was this morning when they cut freaking Vernon Davis's head off for catching the ball. Like he was the only one that caught passes, and they're like, "You're out of here, man. Fuck, can't have that stuff.
What are you doing?
We're trying to rebuild over here. You're trying to win games. We can't have that shit, man."
You know what's going on? It's a classic. The producers going on. They needed to have a shitty season so that way they could fucking make more money than
right. Yeah.
What you're telling me is this is the 49ers springtime for Hitler is what you're trying to tell me.
Yeah,
more or less. Dude, that's basically. Oh God,
out of here.
that is some dark stuff.
Also, Chris, please put this up. I'm going to put it in chat. This is one of the greatest tweets that I've read.
Johnny said Twitter.com.
I forgot to turn off the text to speech.
Oh Jesus.
Oh my God! Hold on a second. I'll have that up. It's just as sad as you think it is.
It's not sad. It's amazing, and it's true.
Ugh. I mean, I just look at this guy and I'm like, all right. So I'll be honest. Like, you know, I was not too impressed with Vernon Davis for the most of this season and most of last season because, you know, he seemed to have issues with, you know, catching the ball and running with it, and he kind of still had those issues like this season. But like, man, like, Jesus.
It's not that he had an issue catching the ball. The issue was the trash can that was holding the ball and throwing it to him wasn't throwing it to him. He was throwing it to the people in the opposite colored jerseys. Like, they looked nothing like Vernon Davis. He just threw it to them because, like, oh, I don't want the people wearing my clothing to catch it. I want the other people to have a chance to touch the ball because they don't get a chance to play offense when they're on defense. See, that's how it works. So bad for him.
I'm worried for Carlos Hyde's career at this point.
Yeah, like, will Carlos Hyde still have a career when he when he breaks like freaking Frank Gore's rushing record?
Yeah, they're gonna be like, what? You got 3 first downs in a game? Hell no, you're out of here, buddy.
This is an amazing tweet, though. It's not real, but it's amazing.
It is real. It's a tweet. It's right there. There's a quote. It's real.
It's in quotations.
Sports Center.
Not Sports. Oh.
You're facetious. God.
It's like how
it'd be funnier if the Not Sports Center was ran by actually Sports Center, and this is where they get all their sarcasm and.
Oh,
shit
that would be
talk out.
amazing.
Yeah.
I can't believe we didn't figure it out after all this time.
But yeah, going back to. Good job, Royals.
Good job, you guys. You made baseball look fun again, because apparently it's not fun when the Giants win.
Oh,
It's not.
Wow. Wow.
I said apparently. I don't watch the Giants play baseball, so.
Kiss the fist, bitch. You have more money in your mouth than you'll ever see in your life.
Jesus.
You know what that means?
I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna.
My rings are very expensive.
Doubtful. Pretty sure you got like some macaroni rings on over there.
Oh man, I love macaroni.
They're not called macaroni rings. They're called spaghettios. Get it right. God damn it.
My bad.
It's cool.
It's okay. It's okay. Sorry.
All right. So obviously, trying to hit this train back on the track for a second.
Hold on.
Right, video games.
Video games, you know, because we play those, all of us, all the time actually. And of course, the biggest news is the news that the official breaking of SNK Playmore is out. Apache Slab business.
Hallelujah.
And they're refocusing their efforts elsewhere. Now, whether this actually means we're going to get more games that are not on mobile, it remains to be seen.
I hear they have a deal where they're going to have Colin Kaepernick be the community leader for 5-year contract. Locking him
Wait,
in
does
right
that
now.
mean he's going to throw games to other companies?
You know what? That might be new and exciting.
Haters. If you don't like King of Fighters 14, you can fucking eat your words.
I don't think that's what he would say, but
I don't know.
all right. So I obviously I heard this last night that SNK was leaving the Apache slot business, and I wanted to find an article as soon as possible saying that they were going back to games, and I did, but they didn't specify what kind of game. They said games, which could mean making their own games.
In their press release, they do distinguish between mobile games and consumer games.
That's true.
So,
well, there is something to note.
Maybe that's a good sign?
Well,
Question
it's
mark?
important. It's important to note that the game industry in Japan is very much unlike other ones anywhere else in the world. Where like in America, mobile gaming and console gaming, you might not necessarily get any carryover between there, but they are discussed in the same sentence. In Japan, they don't even get mentioned in the same breath. They're just two totally different concepts out there. That's why I think a lot of Japanese companies, when they go mobile gaming, they're just like, screw it, we're all in. All of our energy is going into this. Even if they don't make shit out of it. Like Square Enix did that, a year ago, they said they were going to go more mobile, and they barely really made maybe 2 or 3 games that people are paying attention to, and then just got involved in licenses out to everything else.
I mean, Record Keeper seems to be doing pretty well, considering I still see people tweeting about it.
No, yeah, it's still doing good, and they've got another game out now. I think it's called like 7 Nights or some shit. I don't know, but
It's called Five Nights at Freddy.
5 Nights at Freddy.
Oh god.
Damn it, you got me.
Wow, really?
Talking about bad games.
Bad cell phone games, man. But no, so like I think if SNK wants to go back to game design, I think they will go back to maybe not arcade game design, but definitely console. Like I think they've seen that, there is something there that they didn't see or wasn't there when they were just getting out the second time they were getting out, basically. So I have high hopes. I'm confident in at least that they will make good on their claims that they want to get some mileage out of all those IPs they got. Like the new shareholders are like, yeah, man, look at all this shit we're not using. Rather than trading this shit to the Denver Broncos, maybe we should utilize it.
Fuck that. They're gonna sell to EA, and then EA is gonna kill all of them.
I mean, to be honest, EA would probably actually do more with it than a lot of other companies.
That's true in the sense that they would make a game for each franchise, and then when it flops because they made a shitty game, they would just kill it off indefinitely. That's the EA
But you'd
style,
get
man.
one more. But you'd get
Yeah.
one more. Which
Yeah.
is more than I can say about Capcom or
I don't know
Konami
if
at this point.
Better though. I don't know if getting a shitty game only to know that the inevitable death of your favorite franchise is coming is better than no game at all, where at least your memories are fun, rather than that burnt up real quick.
But see,
Good shit.
you gotta remember is that one of the games would inevitably be good by accident.
Right. That is that is how it operates, because every other game.
When you shit out that many games, they can't all be bad. It just never works.
That's true, but it'd end up being like the C team actually at EA actually tried, kind of like a mid-carder where they let them do what they want. They weren't paying too much attention.
Yeah.
They'd end up making a good Blues Journey game, and no one will give a fuck because who gives a shit about Blues Journey?
That's true. Who does give a what the hell is that?
I don't even know what it is. So I mean, I really don't.
Damn, it's
The dopest Blues Journey since the first one.
But I think this is good. Like with the advent of KOF 14 being playable at PSX, which is another topic that I guess we can discuss later again. But yeah, it's looking good. This is something that we hoped would happen when they first said they were shutting down the Apache Slot branch anyway. So, I mean, hang on there. Now, of course, I do reserve judgment until they actually show me a screenshot. So, let's not all lose our heads yet.
Maybe they cut down the Apache Slot business because they realized it wasn't lucrative enough, and instead is going into the mafia business. Playing that up. So half the people that worked on Apache Slots are now just going to be Yakuza members, and they're going to go hustle for money on the streets.
Well,
while the other half make games.
I think the Yakuza are just getting into game design. I think that makes a lot more sense for them.
It'd be more profitable.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. If you had some guy fucking yelling at you, "What the fuck's this buggy piece of shit?" Fuck you, man.
Slapping you upside the head, holding you at gunpoint.
Cut off his pinky. Bam! Do it again. You lose your whole hand and you're fired.
Oh man, just imagine how they are at at game summits. Oh, Konami. Just like, hey, you want to come check out this game we got? Nah, maybe later. I think you do. I think you want to see what we got in this booth right now. They're basically pulling a reverse Konami. Yeah, I've heard people say that.
Bizarro Konami?
Bizarro Konami. Where they want to make money, but...
No, is this what happened? Did Konami just say, you know what? We like the route SNK's going. Let's just take the SNK route. And SNK's like, hey, what Konami seems to be doing is working. And then they both just, happen to swap.
Oh, they just swapped?
Yeah.
The 13 going on 30, fucking...
Oh, Freaky Friday?
Yeah, just fucking switch their bodies. Like, whoa, what the fuck? I'm a successful game developer. Kill every franchise. We're in the fucking trash.
Kojima is going to be the man who makes the next KOF game.
Oh, baby.
Shit.
It's going to be
Can't
a hard
wait
game.
for the next KOF game to be about a nuclear holocaust, potentially.
Yeah, and sometimes you get to play.
Sometimes.
Speaking of that, who's that? Apparently everybody got all up in arms because the director of KOF 14 worked on Street Fighter 4 as the battle system designer. But I'm also hearing that he also worked on 98, and nobody wanted to talk about that, so...
98.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean...
The thing people need to remember about a lot of just basically the people who worked for Capcom and SNK have jumped through companies back and forth.
Yeah, they're basically freelancers.
It's not so much that they're freelancers. It's just once a project's over, they either leave or the company lets them go. I made a tweet the other day, semi-joking, that ArcSys and Dimps should make the next CVS 3. Because during the heyday of Capcom and the heyday of SNK, those were the best employees. And now all those employees work for those companies.
Yep.
Let's do it. I want it.
Except Dimps need a better director.
Yeah. Like, people don't realize a lot of the staff jump around. Like, here, what is it? The guy who created... One of the guys who created Street Fighter created, Fatal Fury, Art of Fighting. One of them made Mark of the Wolves. I think he also helped out with Third Strike. I don't know. I forget.
I think his involvement... I want to say his involvement went up to Alpha 3. If you're talking about who I'm talking, the guy who ended up making Craft and Meister or something, the guy who made that Super Dragon Ball Z game.
I have no idea who made that game.
That was made by the guy who made Street Fighter. Let me see if I can remember his name. Shit.
So there's Hiroshi Matsumoto. That's the guy that I'm talking about.
So what you're telling me is that Kojima and Del Toro are gonna make the next Dark Arms game.
Yes.
Nice. It'll be crazy, right?
Yeah.
I think everybody's lost. So
Yep.
at least in the chat. The fuck's Dark Arms?
You're just pulling out all of these games that I don't know fucking anything
Look,
about.
Because
all
they're
that's
gonna make games now.
No,
Maybe
no,
they'll actually make stuff.
No, you're dumb. You're dumb. Check it out. So you know what's big right now, right? Anime. Anime's big. You know what they're gonna make? They're gonna make Cool Toon. All right. That's
What I was thinking.
It's gonna be the next game that comes out. Cool Toon featuring Beast
Actually, shut up. It fucking
Look, as long as it has plenty of waifus, then I'm sure it would sell in Japan.
does Konami still do all the Bimani shit, or are they cutting that out too?
There's not. I mean, I guess there's still games. Like, they just load tested the newest version of DDR out here at round 1. So I assume they're still doing some of it, but it's definitely not exactly the way it used to be.
So I'm saying, like, with Bimani gone, obviously SNK is gonna jump in on the
oh god, no!
market.
Rhythm of Fighters is now a freaking arcade game.
No, I mean I was going back to Cool Toon, but whatever.
No, what's gonna happen is now that Konami is doing all the dumb crap where they're just being a horrible company, what SNK is gonna do is they're gonna release another, batch of shooters, but they're gonna be more similar to Gradius, and they're gonna be good.
Ooh.
It's still gonna be horrible because you're gonna have oh look, you're using a person as a ship. Not in the
What's
good
wrong
way,
with yeah?
like here, the ESP games did it right, okay? What was it, Sky Stage?
Oh yeah, that was terrible.
That was horrible. That was awful.
I would have been okay with Athena turning into a robot version of herself and then flying in the air. That would have made more sense.
No, what would have made more sense is just have Robokai in the game, and it's made by ArcSys, and it's actually an Arc System shooter, and then boom, and then Robokai just kills everything. Oh wait,
what would have made more sense in Sky Stage is that Athena backdashes and floats away, and then.
God damn it! Yeah. Why in Sky Stage could Kyo not J2 say everything? Why couldn't he give everything the rice? God damn it!
Yeah. Oh, very, very topical.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah.
Why can't Metroid crawl?
I wish Metroid could crawl.
Bless you, Miiverse.
Maybe it's just like somebody's phobia about being on your hands and knees or something, and how it means you're subservient to the alien overlord, and you don't want to present that kind of image to the enemy.
The hell are you talking about?
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
We're just having a wholesome conversation about horrible video game companies and horrible games and great.
That
games.
hardly sounds wholesome at all, actually.
And now you bring up aliens, Anthony?
Wow, fucking aliens!
See, look at this shit. God damn.
I'm contractually bound to do it at least once a year, so it had to happen. But I think good things are ahead.
Do you really think it had to happen?
I think it had to happen. I think at one point, we're sitting here and we're just like, you know what? We've hit every other... basically, it's an SDR meme now.
We have our own memes?
We basically have our own memes. I mean, it's mostly Tony
Please
talking.
Stop saying
but
that word.
See, we have another one now.
All right, mem's the word, y'all.
Wow. I prefer fads. We have.
Oh, we have fads.
That's what it is. We're fads. We got fad
trend.
words, trending words on the show.
I can't. I mean, we're gonna have like the shitty VH1. I love the FGC and fucking have people.
I'm gonna hire a stenographer
remember
to
that
just.
time?
Oh God, no.
Can we do FGC pop-up video?
We could actually. I actually know a way we can do this.
What we can do, we can have like Hell Pockets talk about something. Yeah, I remember when I was, commentating Guilty Gear and made it on Sports Center because I'm so awesome. And then it shows a video of just a pop-up shows up. Did you know that Hell Pockets once shat on its wall while puking at the same time?
There used to be a counter on his show about the last time someone said the N-word.
There used to be an attractive woman groping herself, checking for breast cancer.
Wow, we weren't supposed to talk about that anymore.
Did you know that Hell Pockets could not spell the word friends?
You guys, I deleted those videos.
These are videos I wasn't even remembering, so this is hilarious.
I'm glad those videos are.
Those videos are gone. Unfortunately,
I wish all our archives were dead. I never want to look in the past.
Is that all stuff before you guys moved to Twitch?
Yeah, that was all stuff that we did. Well, we were on Twitch, I think, but it was right when like Hans was getting ready to hand over IPW, and. I think it was like 2011.
Were you guys were you doing it on your cast? Like,
yeah,
it
was on my channel.
Okay.
It was before Coughcast.
Eventually went over to
Coughcast.
So here's
thank God we got rid of that name.
Here's the fun part about it. Hans wanted us on I Play Winner, but we were a bit too not very tasteful.
Raunchy, I think is the word.
Yeah, that's exactly what it said. It's like you guys drop a lot of F-bombs, and I'm like, Hans, really?
No, that was the fun part. He's like, yeah, I want you guys on I Play Winner because of this. Like, we don't want to degrade the quality of your product. So no, let's not do it.
So, as your friend, I'm just gonna have to tell you that we don't really want to drag you down, dog.
Well, he was going for big things, and I feel like if we had just went on to his channel and did this show the way we used to do it back then, he would have just been like, no Capcom, no.
Did you used to see what got fucking put up on I Play Winner?
Yeah, but he was cleaning all that. He was cleaning all that shit up around there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That time.
Yeah.
Look, what you just said right now, we need to like Men in Black zap people's memories because that never happened.
Oh,
I Play Winner's
a good man.
Oh, sure. When I talk about what's her name groping her boobs, it's never happening, right? Yeah.
Hey, you vile piece of shit. Okay, you shut up.
We didn't have a sweet overlay.
You
thanks
are not
to
the saint that Lord Hans is,
Sparkster.
okay? Holy shit! Do not bring that name up. Holy crap. We don't need to get shut down by the FCC, all right?
So who's the worst community manager, Dark Geese or Rulan Dumas?
All right, moving on.
I don't even know the second
You said the
name.
forbidden name, okay? You fucked up.
Moving on.
Moving on. What the hell do we have next?
What?
No, I was just saying. Moving on to what? This is why I normally handle the segues.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Segues. Paul handles segues. All of us handle segues. Like we were saying, Dawson's in Street Fighter V now, everybody. That's pretty cool, right?
Except people apparently don't think it's very cool.
Why not?
I guess apparently a lot of people feel like his normals are actually
Really weak?
Yeah.
I
As
mean-
in, like, he doesn't really do a lot of damage. People are kind of unsure about whether. So I guess his only fireball is the arc fireball now.
Yeah, so it's an arc fireball, but I believe EX goes straight. If not straight, it goes at it travels at less of an arc.
That does seem unnecessarily convoluted.
So yeah, a bunch of people are saying, I guess, that his normals seem to be just like slow and like seemingly have a bunch of recovery.
But he can cancel his normals now, right? His far-reaching normals.
I don't.
If they give him that ability, that's going to be too good.
Because I heard several people say they wanted that to be his V trigger or V skill, whichever one is which. I don't know shit, but so I read a few people on Twitter say that he can cancel his like far roundhouse or some shit for whatever goddamn reason.
I mean, I could see something like that trying to make up for it, but as people have said in chat, the big problem is that Dalsim's just not going to be good in a game like Street Fighter 4 or Street Fighter 5. And if he is, it's a mistake, and they're going to correct it. Because people don't like to play against runaway characters.
How about we keep Dhalsim the exact same way that he is now in Street Fighter V, but we make his command grab far fierce range.
Let's just make him a trap character.
His regular grab. Sorry, you push light punch, light kick, and you can grab someone. Full.
Dude, just give him Flame Eddie.
So wait, he's a Nakaritz? He's got grabby hands at full screen?
Yes, man, that would be great.
But it starts up in the same amount of time as like a regular grab.
So like 4 frames?
I'm down with it.
Yeah, 4 frames.
4 frames that you can't interrupt?
Near full screen grab.
Damn.
That seems fair.
Punishes full screen Hadouken, yeah.
I mean, what game could you do that in? God damn it!
I mean, that would kind of go in line with how bad fireballs are in this game, so that would be something they could give him.
They should make fireballs in Street Fighter V like Fox's laser gun, to where it just does no hit stop and you just take damage, so you can just run right through it.
No.
Fuck fireballs.
You just like get set on fire, like
I don't want this. I don't need this.
I mean, that does sound like useless. I think I seriously think he should be like, Flame Eddie, get like a projectile that he can manipulate.
That would be crazy. I mean, like if he could just do Yoga Catastrophe
and then like control the ball, right? You
want it to be like Milia's Secret Garden, where you just move the bubble around?
No, yeah, that would actually be all right.
Like,
that would be okay.
What if he could YRC his teleport?
That would be the sickest shit. No, honestly, it's sort of frustrating because obviously everybody remembers Super Dhalsim.
Yeah.
Fucking really good. He was really strong in that game. And after that game, it just seems like every version of him has been more nerfs, but they try to give you like one thing back. They're like, no, it's going to be okay now. Now he's got EX upshot, so he can anti-air. It's like, he's fucking Dhalsim. He's supposed to already be able to do that.
I mean,
yeah, what was it, like standing medium punch? Shit.
Well, why don't we just put Alpha 3 Dhalsim in every game?
I mean,
how about we just put ST
exactly
if it's Vias, sure.
Guile from all the incarnations of Street Fighter 2.
Dude, just put A-Groove Dhalsim in every Street Fighter game, and he just freaking does like activate low short all over and over again, and the meter never runs out.
Just put X-Men versus Street Fighter.
Just make low short countable into itself.
You just trying to get these infinites going, Hawkman?
Mm-hmm. Just fly all over that motherfucker. Who cares?
So, I don't know. We'll see. I don't have a ton of faith in him being very, like, really, really strong. He could be okay. He could be a solid mid-tier character. But I really do think that there is a lot of fear that a strong zoner boy character will cause people to quit.
Oh yeah, there will be people that be dropping the game because they feel like they just can't do anything, and I mean that's as insensitive as it sounds. That's kind of how we've operated for the last 5 years, anyway. How do you mean? We would not so much that we do it on purpose, but the scene itself would basically. We wouldn't make allowances for people who were just bad and couldn't get in on zoners or couldn't deal with a certain aspect of the game. And the phrase "get good noob" comes to mind, And I feel like Street Fighter V, while not exactly trying to remove that possibility altogether, is definitely trying to make it a lot easier for people to not have to deal with that kind of frustrating stuff. Like you pay $80 for this game and you're losing every match, you're not having a good time,
You heard it here first, folks. Street Fighter V is going to be $80.
Damn.
In Japan, probably.
SDR exclusive Capcom Premier podcast.
$80 is all the DLC content. There we go. Okay.
Yeah. Damn. Got that cross tech.
It's gonna be $80.
$80.
Oh, Jesus.
You want bearded Ryu? You want that dress?
Is this how we're transitioning over to Canada Cup?
Are we?
Is that how it's going to be?
Bearded Ryu?
Oh, we're paying for the archives? You paying for the archies?
Yeah. But
I love that high quality stream. I wish I could have saw it in Source, though. It was really, the quality on high really wasn't that great either, though.
I mean, I saw it on Source.
Oh well.
So you paid for it?
I mean, no, but I saw it on Source.
Was it still artifacting or?
No, it was fine.
Oh, okay. That's what I was curious about. I'm like, is it really worth it? Because it doesn't look that great on high. If I paid for Source, would it be that much of an improvement? But I guess
I don't know.
We watched a little bit of it, and I didn't really notice a ton of artifacting. I didn't think that it was like the highest quality stream ever, but I didn't notice a lot of artifacting.
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I was watching Marvel at the time. So.
I always feel like when I watch Canada Cup, like I almost feel like it's okay if it's a little grimy because. Considering
the Canada Cup?
Yeah, it just kind of is how Canada Cup is, man. Like, you know what they do when they're not playing? They get fucking plastered. I'm surprised the stream runs on time at all.
I feel like Canada Cup, while it's a great Street Fighter 4 tournament, is always going to stick in my mind more just for... I watch the after parties every night way more than I watch the tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Because the after party is a shit show and it's hilarious.
People
it's just people getting bombed.
Can't hold their liquor. International players showing up and falling asleep face first in the middle of the corner. Like it's ridiculous. It's the worst high school party you've ever been to.
People just like I think it was last night. Lapchi was like just talking about how he had to go throw up or something like that. Like how he had to, and he's like I'm okay now though. And I'm just like this is just unbelievable. But it's entertaining. I can't even say it's not.
No,
it's sitting there. Because people are just making really bad bets, like...
Oh, God, the money match last night with Champ and, who was that Zangief player? Hagejin, yeah. Oh, my God.
I think that's right. I think that's how it's pronounced.
Hagejin.
But that was a beating. Like, man, that was when I was like, man, Dalsim is so sad in Street Fighter. Like, he is just so sad. I've never seen in any game ever, like... Geef just jumping in, getting anti-air, and is like, I'm not even going to think about it. I'm just going to jump in again. There's no reason not to.
That didn't even hurt, man.
Yeah, it didn't do any damage, and the minute I get in, you're dead.
That sucks. That was weird, too, because when it first came on, like, I had just turned on the stream while we were out, and I'm just seeing, like, Champ sit down at the console, and I'm like, is he going to play somebody in Marvel? Like, who the hell's going to play him in Marvel up there? And then Hagejin sits down, and I'm like, whoa, what?
You're like, oh dear.
Yeah, and then it turns out
choices are being made.
I'm like, man, you're supposed to be smarter than this, Hagejin. I think, maybe. And then Ultra comes on the screen. I'm like, oh, Champ's the dumbass. So, but it was entertaining. It was fun to watch.
I mean, it was entertaining, but it was beating.
Well, we've seen worse.
I mean, we've seen somebody somehow get more than 10-0'd in a 10-0.
Man, I'm still having nightmares about like just him not putting the microphone down when he had a chance to.
But
yeah,
it is. Canada Cup is literally just like it's every college or high school party you went to where just people are just
showing their ass, man.
They put a camera on it the entire time.
It's cool. I mean, it's not like it doesn't happen anywhere else. I mean, I know that shit was happening at YumaCon.
Oh, dude, yeah, of course.
Like, those guys look like they couldn't wait to get out into the bar.
I feel like half of YumaCon was people. I didn't actually get to see a lot of YumaCon. It seemed like it was really cool. All the people who were tweeting from there seemed like they're having a good time, but I didn't watch a lot of it myself.
Yeah, I feel like when we have like these double event weekends, there's one that you want to watch and one that you wish you went to. And I mean, I've never even seen YumaCon before, but looking at it this weekend, I was like, man, I feel like I need to hit that up sometime.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like I enjoyed watching Canada Cup, but I mean, as not a big Street Fighter 4 player, I'm not sure if it'd be something I would totally want to do. But YumaCon looked like it was a lot of fun, if for no other reason than the free game room looked like it was stellar.
Humongous, man. Yeah.
Because Steve was taking pictures of it, and they just seemed like they had almost all the old arcade games you'd want to play, just an entire row of pinball machines. So,
shit, pinball.
Yep. There was like, I want to say it was like seven or eight pinball machines. It was cool. A lot of the new Stern stuff and the old Super Mario World. So,
I mean, I'm not like an old school pinball header, but like at some point in my life, a couple years ago, I played it and I was like, this game's fucking awesome. Like, and ever since then, I'm just like, if there's pinball, I'm actually excited because I never got to experience a lot of it,
Yeah. So, I don't know. I've always just had a lot of fun with pinball. Just kind of a different.
Oh, actually, I think I can pinpoint the moment where I really enjoyed pinball, and that was at Starbase. They had the machine, and it was awesome.
Starbase was set up perfectly for that, though, because there was literally nothing else to do if you weren't playing a match, commentating, or calling brackets, but play pinball, because it was right behind you.
Yeah, I just went over there. I'm like, dude, this is fucking cool.
What machine was it? Do you guys remember?
It was X-Men. It was like the new one. Like,
the Stern one?
2013.
Yeah.
That one was really good.
I got to play that briefly, I want to say, at Comic-Con a couple years ago, because one random booth had the machine, and I was like, this is pretty neat.
So, where is Youmacon located exactly?
It's in Detroit.
Anthony, where? What?
Where?
Detroit?
Oh, man. Not Detroit! Anything but that!
Wow, you guys. I don't have any beer on me. I can't take this. I can't handle this. I don't have anything to drink.
I got you covered. I got this nice smooth H2O over here.
Oh, good. You're back on the sauce, huh?
Yeah. I'm always on the sauce, baby.
Just ODing on water.
OD on the H2O, man. Waterlogged. And so, but,
Did you know that everybody that has taken dihydrogen monoxide has died?
Wait.
It's got a 100% fatality rate from.
Of course it does. It's in the freaking name.
Wow.
They're not false advertising at all.
You are all just a hot mess.
You wear dihydrogen monoxide, okay? Breathe it in, you can die very quickly.
But yeah, I hear nothing but good things about Youmacon.
Yeah.
Canada Cup, I heard mixed things about. I would go to Canada Cup over Youmacon only for one reason. I was told there was Mark of the Wolves there, and I was shown picture proof.
Wait, at Canada Cup?
Yeah.
Who was playing? Karn?
Yeah.
Okay.
And a few other people that I know that are all bad.
Wow, that's a lot of hate right there.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I'd rather check Youmacon only because who wants to go to Canada? I mean, yeah, Detroit, not Detroit. I don't want to go to Detroit either, but
I'm sure you can convince some people in Detroit to play.
You could, if you go to Youmacon, you can actually see Canada from the venue. So you can double your pleasure and double your fun. You can just go across the border and you're like, boom, I'm in Canada.
I don't want.
Could I throw empty beer bottles at Canada?
I mean, that's kind of mean, isn't it? Wouldn't you say that?
That is a little off color, yes.
You like beer in Canada?
I mean, apparently.
It's Moosehead, maybe.
Yeah, I was about to say they're the producers of the fine beverage Moosehead Lager.
I did not fucking show up for this.
So you mean to tell me that they decapitate the moose and then they drink the... That's disgusting.
It tastes just like it sounds, apparently.
Wow.
I mean, I think I would rather drink moose.
Moonshine.
Yeah, this is horrible.
I think it'd be better for you. Like,
You could probably.
having, like, at first I thought it was like shitty Corona, right? It was just Canadian Corona.
They rebottled it or something?
Isn't Corona
No,
shitty?
but the thing is, yeah, Corona's bad. It's just whatever. It's just it's swill.
It's for
But
it's your
Corona's
dinner.
never given me. Corona's never given the swamp gut.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Like a few days later, I had fucking like 5 of Bush, and I was like, you know what? This is a delicacy right now.
You're just like, man, I feel like I'm just drinking slightly alcoholic water.
Yeah, I was like, I'm getting where I need to be, but it's not giving me the fucking like need the yak.
The bobbles, huh?
Yeah,
The bobblings. Dude. So I'm trying to look for it myself up here. We do have some specialty beer shops around here that I'm hunting for, so I'm hoping they have it. I'll be the third judge in this.
You know what? Don't you guys have Rite Aid up there? Because we just got it at Rite Aid.
No, they actually shut down every Rite Aid in NorCal.
Oh, weird.
Rite Aid is getting bought out
Yeah.
Yeah, by Walgreens.
by Walgreens.
Walgreens doesn't carry beer either, so at least not the ones up here. Fucking sucks.
When I was growing up, Walgreens had beer, but I think they got rid of it in the 90s, I want to say. I could go check that probably, but I'm not going to.
I think the one in Daly City still has beer, but that's because Daly City is just like a bunch of old people, so they're just like they don't like to change. They still sell cigarettes there.
I mean, what do you expect?
Hey, man. Old dad needs his cigarettes.
No, this
and
is
his
what
beer.
I want to know. The Rite Aids that used to be Thrifties, that were converted, that
Yeah.
still have the Thrifties ice cream
Yep.
little thing. Will the Walgreens that are converted from Rite Aids still have the Thrifties ice cream?
Man.
I don't think so.
You see, now I just want to stab you. Because
I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I'm just a Walgreens community manager, man. I don't actually work for them.
Oh man, damn! You're the community manager
For Walgreens, yeah.
So wait, you're running double duty? I mean, isn't that a conflict of interest? SNK Playmore and Walgreens?
I mean, we're trying to work on a partnership deal here anyway, so I'm more of a liaison.
Oh.
I'm a medium for those two parties to talk to each other.
You're a medium?
Shut up.
He also talks to the spirit world.
Yeah.
He's the community manager of the spirit world as well.
He is the community manager for Home for Infinite Losers. That's what he is.
Oh, baby!
Wow.
That's where I plan on going.
I'm already there, baby. Yeah, it's so hot down here.
But yeah, I'm actually serious about the Thrifties ice cream thing. It would be horrible if it's gone because Thrifties ice cream is good. Like, it's
I
really
don't think they'll
damn
get
good.
rid of it because Drifties is such a hit from Rite Aid, doing that shit.
Yeah,
So
it seems to
if
sell
they got
really
rid of it,
well.
it won't be. It's
I've-
cheap and it's delicious.
I've
Look,
never
this is
had
what
it.
people do at Rite Aid these days. They go, they get the drugs, they get high on the drugs, and they go get the ice cream. See? The Wombo
better
combo.
than-
That sounds
you're playing it a
terrible.
little bit wrong. They actually get the drugs, and then they get the ice cream while they're in the store, and then they just mix them.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Like, you get your gummy bears and your Quaaludes.
There you go.
Do people even
That's how you
take
do it.
Thoughts?
Wait,
I,
no,
dude,
I
I
thought
think the Quaaludes thing was only in the 70s.
Yeah, I don't know. If it's
Neither
still
are
there, man, holy crap. Bringing it back.
They still do 'em. They still do 'em.
I mean, I'm sure they still do a lot of things in Lancaster.
Yeah. You know what Lancaster
Fuck
needs?
California.
Lancaster needs a major.
No, you know what Lancaster needs? It needs eradication. I'm sorry.
I mean,
From,
needs to be blown
from
off the
orbit.
map, all right?
From
I mean,
orbit.
you're the one who lives there. I mean, I have to go with what you say. Right?
Are you gonna just draw the target on the city? Just do it. Nuke me.
Yes.
I'm a bean burrito. Do with me as you will.
Just give Gibby the marker where he has to hold the radio signal for the bomb to drop.
He just paints a dot on his forehead, right
I'm
here,
just
man.
saying, for the greater good of mankind, I will sacrifice myself.
That's pretty selfless, man. But you can't do it before
Good
next year's
job,
Evo
man.
because we need to make it to Vegas on July 15th to 17th. I wanted to be more excited for it than I am. I mean, I am excited for Evo's announcement, but I mean,
You should be excited. It's going to be held at Redacted Casino. And,
exactly.
Yeah, I feel like this was what we always talk about, the announcement of an announcement.
Yeah. Or
Like,
it's in
I was- alright,
pieces.
so I'll say this. That fucking trailer's great
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
because it's a well put together trailer. Fucking Seth is amazing. Like, it's so amazing that for a moment I forgot the trailer didn't tell me shit.
Well, was it even Seth who made the trailer? Because I was looking at.
Yeah, it's Seth.
Okay,
Yeah.
because the footage. Then they were just quoting the footage was from Esteban and.
Yeah, that's from his archives.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's like making a trailer for hey, tomorrow the sun's gonna come up. Like, all
It's
right.
gonna be hype.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was expecting if they were gonna give us dates that we were gonna at least get the hotel so people could start planning out.
Well, we can buy the plane tickets, which I'm probably gonna do by.
I mean, that's true.
December.
I guess that's a good point. You can kind of block off, if you're gonna get some time off, start saving money. It'll be interesting to see where it is this year.
I want to say the smart thing for them to do is not go back to Paris. I liked it, but we're
Paris was so damn expensive.
yeah. I think you would. I think they could get more for less going to not back to LVH for the love of God.
well, here's the thing. We're talking about, them going back here, them going back there. They've already said, multiple times in the past that they book these things years in advance. So they know where they are.
I know they know where they are. That's why I don't.
We don't know where they are.
Dude, you're killing
We're
kayfabe
playing
right
hide
now.
and seek, is that
This
what's
is the
going on here?
Illuminati. playing with it. That's what it is.
Gibby, you're killing kayfabe right now. I'm gonna need you to back up. We're supposed to
Are we
pretend
gonna
like
go
we
back
don't know
to-
that they know that we don't know.
Okay, look. I'm sorry. You want me to break kayfabe? Look, Canada Cup. I'm pretty sure I saw came Blue River, and I saw Filipino champ hugging. Pretty sure. All right? Talk about breaking.
What a scandal! What a scoop!
Wow.
Call TMZ. So obviously next year we're going back to Kaisar's Palachi.
Oh, sick.
Wow.
You know what? Actually, if we did go back to Caesars, I wouldn't be too mad about that. Even though the price tag is probably going to be worse in Paris, I think we're going to, first of all, have a better buffet. We're going to have better places to eat.
Circus, just say it.
The only reason
Really?
I was gonna say
Really?
I would have liked to like Caesars was fine was because Imperial Palace was there before, but now Imperial Palace is like all redone and it's probably expensive.
The quad.
Caesars was a jacking too, to be completely
Well, yeah,
honest.
I think everybody ended up staying at Harrah's anyway that year, right? So
Did they?
yeah, like a lot of people didn't want to. Well, that was the year that we had the Southtown suite, so we were all in there. Most of everybody else that didn't want to pay Caesar's prices were across the street at Harrah's, and that's when like a lot of stuff was jumping off at. So it's actually not a bad location for people who, don't want to spend that much money. I can't say that it really exists for Paris because there's nothing really connected or adjacent to it that's affordable. The thing next to it is like what? Planet Hollywood? And give it another couple of years, it'll be down in price. But right now, they got a little bit of an identity crisis going on.
Hold on. So this year, we had Jamie Lee Curtis show up to Evo, right?
Mm-hmm.
If we hold this at Planet Hollywood, does that mean we'll have Bruce Willis, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Stallone, Terry Crews, and them all show up to Evo?
I mean, that'd be pretty nice.
I want John McClane at Evo.
I
want him. I want John McClane commentating top 8. Think about it, John McClane.
You think he's gonna be
Look, I'm more interested in what wrestlers will show up into Evo next year because apparently there were quite a few that showed up this year.
Because they were having the Ring of Honor there that weekend, right?
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Well, somebody was saying that because Corey Graves does that thing on the network now, Culture Shock, and apparently there's been interest in that. He just went to New York Comic Con, I think. So it'd be cool to see something like that for Evo.
Well, we all know most likely if it can happen, Xavier Woods will show up.
That would be the tightest.
Yeah, I think up, down would probably be a special there.
I'd like to see Xavier Woods versus Kenny Omega. 3-4 match.
No, screw that shit. Xavier Woods is coming. Yo, Chris, we're putting his ass through a table.
Oh yeah.
But he's convalescing now. Kayfabe.
I don't care, man. I'm gonna pull a Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Vince McMahon in the freaking hospital bed again on him, and just like, hey.
Oh, he's gonna just blam him with the bedpan.
The bedpan, baby. Just put the mic it up. Damn.
Did he beat him with the EKG? I can't remember. I want to say he did.
I think he did. No, he hit him with the oh god, he hit him with the fluid bag. That was terrible.
Now, hold on. This here bedpan you're going to hit him with, this is a used or fresh bedpan?
I don't know, man. It looked like it was fresh because, like...
I'm not talking about Stone Cold. I'm talking about the one.
Oh, that's just...
Because we've already established you use a wall as a bedpan.
He's going to hit him with a piece of the wall?
Yeah.
Man, y'all talk shit on Chris for shitting on the wall, but I want to see you fucking do anti-gravity poop.
All right.
It's not easy, man.
You want me to tough girl this? I can do it.
There are exercises involved with this that you don't even know how to do them. They're like things that I didn't even know about them until they actually happened to me, and I was like, wow, I didn't even know I was flexing that muscle I didn't know I had.
Anyways, going back to Evo, honestly, I really liked it at the Rio.
I did
the only
too,
problem
actually.
is it's too small. I think the
Really, I keep hearing that the Rio is actually bigger than a lot of the places we go to now.
I had heard.
Well, then why the fuck aren't we at the Rio?
Because it's off the strip.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about the strip.
Well, see, apparently a bunch of people did because I enjoyed it when it was at the Rio too. Because it was nice. It was spacious and there was a bunch of stuff to actually do there.
The rooms were so fucking huge for like the cheap room. Oh my god, like. What was it? The room that they offered was maybe like, what, 150, 160 a night or something like that?
I don't even...
Or maybe even like 130. Maybe it was cheaper. But the rooms could literally fit like 11 people sleeping in there comfortably. Like, you could get people everywhere in those rooms.
Yeah, at the Rio, every room is a suite.
It was super nice.
I'm trying to...
No, it was sweet. Please, get it right.
was super sweet.
It was super
God damn it.
SUITE. What? No, the Rio was a good location, and here's the crazy thing: the year that it was at the Rio, the 1 year I went, I didn't even stay at the Rio. I stayed at Bill's Gambling Hall and Saloon because it was on the Strip, which is thankfully a hole in the ground now. They're rebuilding it probably. Anyway, it wasn't that far off the Strip. It wasn't like an LVH situation where you had to take like, a 30-minute shuttle for $5 and then you were stranded down there for the entire day because there was no way in hell you were going to go back and forth like that. It was like maybe 15 minutes, 10 minutes away by bus. It's a really good location.
Rio is that they had a free shuttle to like Harrah's, I think it was. I don't know. I took it and got the Strip from that and walked up it and then walked back. I think it ends at a certain point of the night, though, so obviously that could be detrimental.
Well, just walk, man. The best part about being in Vegas at 3 in the morning is you're drunk, stumbling home, and you forgot where home is, and it's warm, so you can really just sleep on the street like I did.
Look, Chris.
Nah, the best part about Vegas.
Where the fart is, all right? Never forget where home is.
The best part about Vegas is that I have my car and I say "fuck this shit" and I leave. I just leave the shit altogether.
Then we go to Costco and buy hella pizzas.
Yeah, we're not in Vegas anymore. We're in Henderson.
We're in Henderson. We should have just chilled out there for like a good 2 hours, man.
It was nice.
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad. Should have went to the ROH show.
Oh yeah, we kept talking about it, but we just never did it.
Man, I wanted to go, but I just didn't have anybody I knew who was going. So I wasn't going to try to cab it all the way out there and back. I was like,
It was a bit of a trek.
yeah, it was. I looked it up because it was. I think it was like 35, 40 by car, and I was like,
No, it was like 20.
Yeah. Was it? Okay, a little bit closer than I
I just was like, I'm looking at that commentary schedule. I was like, yep, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, that was what I did when I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to find anybody. I was like, no, fuck it, I'll just stay.
I'm still.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, like, still we don't know what the hotel is, but I am confident that. Actually, I'm not confident. I'm hoping that it's not at Paris. There. Not that I wouldn't enjoy it any less. I kind of want to see someplace new. I want to see what else we can do.
Yeah, I mean, they've kind of been bouncing around the same few hotels the last couple of years. It'll be like this hotel, then a random hotel, then like this hotel again, or that hotel, and
right.
Because it's like what we've done: Paris, Bally's twice, and Caesars twice. Is that right?
Did we do Caesars twice? I thought we went.
Or maybe
no, we
just
did.
the
We
one.
did. I think
No.
we did do
We
Caesars
did
twice.
We did Caesars twice. We've done
Okay.
Paris twice.
Okay,
I
that's
think
what I thought.
We did
Caesars.
Green Valley twice.
Yeah, but that was the first 2 years in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
The first year was Green Valley. Second year was, I think, Red Rock or something.
Oh, Red Rocks, and then third year was Green Valley.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I didn't go to Red Rocks or Green the second time.
So
Yeah.
I forgot what I was doing during this entire conversation. So I'm looking up fucking strip club Yelp reviews,
Okay.
and there was a point to all of this, but I can't remember why. Like, which location was the? So which one was the closest to Little Darlings?
You're asking the wrong person.
One of you came with me. I'm pretty sure of it.
Oh.
Location confirmed. Sending supplies.
Oh, okay, excellent. So Tony, where was it?
I don't know. Fuck you.
All right, I see how it is, man. Well, you'll be sad to know that the Yelp reviews are 1 stars over and over again.
For Little Darlings,
Customer
really?
Service. Yeah, really horrible customer service. I just
I
my fucking
didn't
Evo trips.
see a freckle on an areola. This place.
And this conversation is over.
Yeah.
And
Thank you,
we're
Tony.
done.
I know I can always count on you.
Jesus.
We're back on to the hotel conversation. There are a bajillion hotels they could choose, and I don't know what they're gonna even do.
It's crazy to think that we could really go to any one of them. It's like we've already been to what is pretty close to the top that Vegas has to offer. I think the only much higher.
I'm interested to see when we get the announcement. Is kind of more because I think trying to figure it to guess at it is just kind of pointless.
Right.
So I'm wondering when we're gonna are we gonna be waiting till January with the games announced, or are they gonna kind of parse it out? So this was done at the very end of October, beginning of November, maybe December we'll go to hotel, and then January we get the games.
I think definitely January we get the games because that's when everything resets.
But that's always when we get the games. So.
Right. But Hotel, they may just drop Hotel in early December. That's what I'm going to call. Because they've technically dropped the announcement in early November. They can chill for a couple of weeks and then come back again with the hotel, and then people can actually start booking full trips.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
it'd be nice to know.
So I'm looking up this Motel 6.
Fuck that. Extended stay America.
Are you really big on that? Because this one's got 3.7 stars.
I don't know, but I always want to go there, and I never do. I have no reason never to stay at an extended stay.
Why do you want to go to
Because it has a kitchen.
Does it?
Yeah.
Extended stays are basically apartments.
For cooking your meth.
Yes, cooking the meth.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, look here.
Bring the chemicals across straight lines. I need to cook it there.
Yeah, here's the issue that Walken has. He's been to Lancaster several times now, and he's learned a few things here, and he's trying to get rich quick. Okay, so just.
Okay, look, I'm going to have to stop you right there because, Tony, I'm actually disappointed in you that you don't know how to do the shake and bake method of on-the-go meth creation. Like,
you don't understand, dude. I'm trying to get rich with this 3-card Rocky. You know what I'm saying?
Follow the red card. It's, like, totally not hard.
Oh, my God.
Eye on the meth. Where's the lady in the sky?
You know what? Oh, go ahead.
I got nothing, man.
They just broke him again.
This show has crashed and burned.
I love how much video games we talk about on this show.
I would talk about video games. There's plenty of video games I can talk about. You know what's weird? What's kind of weird right now? And maybe I'm being too sensitive. Maybe I'm overthinking this. But the Night War project has been eerily quiet for my taste. And I know it's finished, and I know they only finished a week ago, whatever, but I kind of can't let Joe just not say anything for a period of time anymore. Like, I kind of need to hear constant reassurance that he's alive.
I don't think it's coming,
so the last update was October 10th.
Yeah, that's too long, man. I need. Can we just have a Joe just send us a sketch of fucking here's Garrison's wiener. Still working on it, guys. Just give me a care package or something, man. Just drop it in on me. I don't care. I need to know.
All I'm gonna say is that I'm sure that game is in development along with the new virtual.
Oh my God.
So you mean we're gonna get it with the?
I think I'm gonna broke Chris. I think he's crying.
Oh my God!
All right, I gotta say,
it's the new Pepsi.
I don't remember your address, but I definitely know the area that you live in, and I'm going to strangle you in it. I don't know where he's at, Anthony, but I know he frequents this Taco Bell a lot, so he's gonna walk in this door.
Stop, Anthony. I have known you for 25 years now or some shit your entire life.
Yeah,
I've taught you not to do this when people are listening. Okay, you do this directly to him. You call him directly and tell him this.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Damn it!
Look here, buddy. I got a problem with what you said on the internet, and now I'm going to make you right proper by thrashing your ass.
I don't know what I'm saying. Right proper thrashing? Is this the 30s?
Just like
I don't know what I'm saying. I'm so.
Why did you
right now,
Tony? I really want to know why you mix genres between worried nerd guy and then started going into this old timey jargon. What the fuck was that?
He broke me, man. He broke me.
I say, you kind sir.
Man.
With this cane,
you
will
weren't
meet
supposed
the
to.
righteous fustigation.
You better know your frame advantage on 66p or 666p, because you're fucking dead. All the elbows.
Actually, Tony, do you know the frame advantage on 2D?
D's nuts.
Damn it!
Come on,
dude.
Son.
That setup's been used that setup is literally Wake Up Ultra.
Hey, Sanchez. Do you like CDs and tapes? Because
yes.
Because I'm having a fucking garage sale this weekend, and I got plenty to sell.
What the fuck?
God damn it!
You guys are the worst. I love you, and I will never change.
You know what? I'd love to say we got something better to talk about, but the only thing that's really actually is the newest Blaze Blue Central Fiction Loke test and the changes that have been coming out, but I haven't honestly been keeping tabs on all of the changes. I know Hiago's been translating a bunch of Japanese Twitter to kind of get different things out, but I haven't looked at it, and I don't play BB enough to really know.
Yeah.
The bird from Aladdin?
What?
Yeah.
No. Sure.
Iago. That's Iago.
You say Hidalgo? What?
Yes.
How did you know?
You know what's weird is like I'm hearing people say like, "Hey, maybe we'll get Central Fiction into Evo," and I'm like, "What? Why?" Like, we're already gonna have. Like, do you think a console version is gonna be out by then?
As far as I know, this is not yet the final release of the game. Even
that's what I mean. I'm like, why are you already expecting like a console release before it's done Loki testing? Like,
yeah.
Jeez.
So, I don't even know when we would get the console version.
Like,
Japan might get the console version by Evo,
and then we can have it right now.
What if we get it after Persona 2?
What are we, Europe?
Wait, actually, you just brought up something interesting. When are we gonna get that patch?
Well, the thing about it is originally nobody thought we were getting it at all, but then there was the what was it? The producer.
There's
of the game?
rumblings.
There's rumblings that it might happen.
Wow, that's cool. I think
that's a very not strong word.
Isn't it though?
It's almost like he can say stuff without actually having to say anything.
Yeah, we call that non-committal.
There we go.
Yeah, I'd say that what he said is much like a bone, but rather than like the hardness, it's become gelatin.
So it's flaccid.
Yes, thank you. That's exactly the term I was going to use.
No, he said bone, not boner.
I mean, you can have a flaccid bone.
You can have a that would suck if you just do something and your bone just turns into jelly. You're like, shit, I can't lift my fucking dumbbell now because my bone went flaccid. Ran out of marrow.
You just have your bro spot you and you're like, bruh, my bone went flaccid. Inject some Viagra into my humerus.
We are not doing good today, boys.
We've only got 18 more minutes.
What you're talking about.
This is great.
That might have been the understatement of the year on this show.
I think we're doing phenomenally tonight.
I think we're doing great. I think everybody has input.
Here. Look, fucking Paul brought up Blaze Blue. I'm gonna mention the one character I care about, and the only thing I know that I give a fuck about that they changed. So Bullet's like Blanca slide rolling low move, right? I use it all the time. It hooks me up. I win matches with it. I steal games. That's a fatal counter now.
Oh
all
my
these
God.
other changes, all the other changes they were giving her, I'm like, all right, it's a suspect. I have to kind of redesign how I'm going to play. Some of these are weird. The command grab is neat. As soon as they told me I have a move that evades mids and highs, hooks me up on counter hit, now hooks me up even more, I went outside to replace my boner while I was at work. I was like, I've just exploded my pants. There's blood everywhere. I got to meet some shady dude to buy a new wiener.
I got to change the oil.
I gotta regularly schedule maintenance.
Oh, your check engine light went on?
Oh yeah, it went off.
like the bulb. Yeah.
Alex got to replace the headlight fluid.
The pistons are all wrong.
Tony, when's the last time you replaced your 710 cap?
710 these nuts.
What?
You're too far advanced for me now, Tony.
Alex is just like, I have taught you all that I can. You have surpassed me.
You know, the best thing is now when it's not even a D's Nuts joke, you just turn it into one itself.
I don't even know how I did this, but I managed to just type all ellipses into chat without actually moving my hands after you said that, Tony. Like, the computer knows that you fucking suck.
It just
yeah.
Okay, I'm glad you admitted that was a mistake, because if you were one of those shitbags that does more than 3 ellipses, like, I would have fought you.
Oh, no. I've seen people do that, especially today, and I was just kind of like, what are you trying to prove, man?
Man, I get business emails, like CEOs, and it's like, there's 5 ellipses. I'm like, are you some fucking teenage kid on AIM right now? Are you really upset with me? Like,
so angsty!
Like,
you know, honestly, so going back to like the typing etiquette, I suppose, when people use multiple ellipses for the end of every sentence, those are the people whose asses I want to kick. But it just makes it sound like, Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like shut the fuck up. What? Is your fucking key broken that if you ever try to punctuate, it's just gonna end up throwing like fucking 30 out there?
Yes,
I want
actually.
to kick their asses. Like
No, I'm right there
every
with you.
sentence. They do multiple sentences in one fucking post, and it's just every sentence is just ellipses at the end. And it's like.
Who used to talk? Somebody used to talk like that.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Somebody used to talk like that. I can't remember who.
Eeyore? I don't know.
Yeah, he's freaking baked all the time.
Because he's always hanging out with Snuffleupagus. This one.
My doctor doesn't prescribe me Xanax anymore, so I just smoke lots of weed. Damn,
My
Eeyore.
boner
Shit
hasn't
sucks.
worked since the 90s.
It's like, damn, Yor, get your shit together.
The wonderful thing about Tigers is fuck you. I don't have to deal with that shit. Peace, bitch.
Oh, shit.
So, Anthony, you follow video games a bit, right?
Yeah.
How's Indivisible going?
Oh, not so good there, buddy.
What?
I mean, last time I checked, it was only around above 500,000. Yep.
Hadn't even
So
broken
we're
a
at
mill yet?
575,000. We got 11 days left, 12 to 11 days left. And we really, well, at least, me especially, would really like to see that goal funded. It's only at 38% so far. I mean, I don't know what to say. I hope that it's gonna do the crowdfunding thing where the last 3 days everyone's gonna finally be like, I've been grabbing pennies for the last 40 days so I can donate like a couple thousand or something. I mean, even if just like anybody could donate anything they could or spread the word even more, it'd be better. But it's really just like a sad thing that hasn't even been funded yet. We can get like what? Fucking several million for a game that's practically already completed in Bloodstained. Not knocking that game at all. But
No, go ahead and knock it.
I mean, I don't really know anything about it. I didn't back it myself, so whatever. Last game I backed, like I said, was Toe Jam and Earl.
Oh, what the hell's going on with that?
They haven't said too much recently, but they showed off a lot more characters. But that's not the point. The point here is, please support Indivisible. This is just a prototype that they have out. There's going to be so much more in the final version. You ever played an RPG and just realized that side quests were either shit or non-existent? Well, this could be the answer to your woes. You
It's
don't have
got
to run through your
meat.
sixes either.
Oh no.
What about with my woes though?
I just, you know what?
No, but
That was
seriously,
a
if you
callback to
have,
Canada Cup.
oh Jesus, if you haven't played the demo, go play it. If you like it, send them some money. Like
Anything.
please.
It's a good game.
Yeah, it's good, it's fun.
Tell two
Like,
people.
Yeah, tell two people to tell two other two people.
They don't have to even play video games. Just say, like, hey, do you have $1? Like, seriously, just give it to me.
Actually, you guys should do that. You guys should start panhandling on the street. Be like,
Dude,
why
telethon!
you need weed, but then you don't get weed. Instead, you pay that money to Indivisible.
How do we do a
No, Tony,
You
don't
did lie.
Tony, don't do that, man. Like, it's already hard enough to fucking help people out on the street. Like, now I don't know. It's like, man, did I just crowdfund this guy's indie game? Like, I wanted him just to buy some.
like, dude, like, you give him like a 20, and he's just
man.
like, I hit the mark, baby. He jumps up, he like rips his rags off. He's wearing a suit underneath and everything.
No,
You know,
even
we had
funnier
the-
would be like, ha, thanks. I wasn't gonna buy drugs or alcohol at all. Now I got a game on Kickstarter finish.
Like, you son of a bitch!
No.
I would
Damn
rather
you.
they buy cheap hooch than fund an indie.
That's not true because I would like people to fucking fund this game.
You can fund
This
these
li-
nuts.
this
Ah! I did
Yeah, I
it.
want this
The
game to be
funding of this
funded.
game pretty much
Did you?
fundamental.
You
I don't
fund
even know
these
what that
nuts.
was. We just got random sounds all of a sudden.
Yeah.
That's-
So if you haven't had the chance to try the game, the prototype is coming out on PS4, I believe, tomorrow. And that's if you have a PS4. I'm sure you can get it on PC somehow, right, Anthony?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
you
just
can-
go to the website. It's
right
right
on
there.
the page.
There you go.
It's on
See?
Indiegogo.
You see, it's funny because I say this, and I've definitely played the game. I just don't know what I played the game on, obviously, and I'm pretty sure it was my computer. Either that or it was my
Toaster?
old Tiger handheld.
Ooh,
Tiger
you got Batman on that
man.
thing?
The Tiger version, the Gamecom version of,
Oh,
of
man,
Indivisible.
Gamecom, really? Yikes.
Dude, one guy in middle school had one. He was playing Duke Nukem 3D. I'm like, wow, you got the one decent game on this thing.
Like, wow, this still looks like shit.
It did. It looked
That it.
But yeah, if this game doesn't get funded, I'm sure it also spells out doom for Lab Zero to stop being a company, which is really shitty.
I kind of feel like it's the same thing, probably. Honestly, if they don't make this game, I can't imagine that they're really going to stick around. If only because I assume the whole point of the company was to make projects they wanted to make. So I doubt they're just going to go try to like pick up a project from somebody else.
Yeah. I don't know. It's this is one of those things that, like, not only do I want this game to be made because the game seems really cool and also like the people, but it's more so that I want to be able to support good people to be able to do what they want with their life, you know? Don't you wish you had the opportunity to just be able to do what you want, even for like the bare minimum of essentials that you need?
That'd be cool.
That's like worth way more than any amount of money in the fucking world.
Well, I mean,
So
not to
your
money
problem
grabbing
again?
people. What'd you say?
I mean, I guess you're right.
I was gonna say, is this about my drug problem again?
We'll get to that later.
Okay.
Hey, tune in after this show for the SDR intervention.
For once, it's not about me.
I like that for once. It's
You
not
think
about
that? You think that?
It'll turn into be a.
This is a multi-segment intervention.
We came here to talk to Sanchez, but we ended up having to like intervene on Hell Pocket's behalf because
It's like we're directing. We talked to Alex, and then more and more our subject matter goes to Chris.
it's like, look,
That
dude,
would just be like,
it's like seriously,
it
stop
would be my
encouraging him.
intervention, but then it was my intervention, and then people realized that Chris got too drunk at it.
Yeah, I was actually thinking the same thing. I was like,
Like, Chris, we're here to help Alex. I am helping him. I'm drinking all his booze.
but Alex doesn't have a drinking problem, Chris. Oh,
Yeah, you're welcome.
yeah, you're welcome.
Chris being proactive.
Oh my God, I can't believe we made it to 8 o'clock.
I mean, not quite, but
We
that
did
was-
not make it to 8 o'clock.
Yeah,
We're
I'm
gonna
sure we
make it
have
there.
way more to talk about.
I do have.
Just
Actually,
like
I want to talk to you. Have you gotten River City Sports Challenge? Because it's really
I was Gonna
good.
do that. I was gonna do that right now.
It's
actually.
really good.
No, I know.
It's really
Get on that
good.
shit.
Hey,
I'm gonna kick
it's
your ass
good.
eventually.
It's really good. It feels weird to say that. Is all I'm saying. It's just like it's
Well, we
like
just haven't been. There've been good games. We
no,
just
I know
haven't been able to
they've all been good, but it's just like it's out. They brought it out here, and it's everything we thought it would be, just as good, no more, no less. And you're just sitting here wondering what the hell took you so long.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, it's not the game that I would have remade for the PS3, but by no means is it bad.
It is not a bad game. I remember playing the NES version and quite enjoying that. I do wish some of the NES archetypes were back, at least for the battle segment, but maybe they'll do something with that later.
I really just want Pikuri no Ketshin Kiku Kiroku Dokodemo Kin Metal. Fuck! Crash of the Boys. Bring it back, baby!
Jesus.
I'm gonna kick your ass!
I'm surprised that they didn't just mix those events into this game.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of hoping to.
Maybe they'll do that eventually.
Events. Yeah, I don't
But
know.
it's really good, and it's only $25. Or is it? Yeah, it's $25.
Oh, yeah, really good.
It's really good. I spent all that money on it that I didn't even. It was so good that I didn't even know how much money I spent on it.
You're just like,
I just
cool, here it is, take
clicked
it.
buy. Yes, they took all.
Blank check.
They took my money. And I
Man,
enjoyed it.
you know what I was actually wanting to talk about? Because I'd like y'all's input on this. How Blaze Blue got their like colors voted in, and we got almost I think the results for all the characters now of what colors from older games got voted into CF. Can we just take away Edgelord's votes? Like, how many fucking Black Ragnas do we need?
Oh no!
The black red.
Yeah, it's just black, red. Oh, this one's black and gray with a dash of red. This one's red and black.
This one's
black, black and red
from Bleach.
Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm legit sad. Like, Bullet people, she's only been in one game and they voted in the fucking worst colors. Like, who the fuck picks Asuka Kazama Bullet? No one. No one fucking picks the character to begin with, so no one's fucking picking that color.
That's exactly it.
Don't fucking lie to me.
The people who voted the colors probably don't even play these characters.
This shit's whack as fuck. That shit's whack. Like, got the edgelord color voted in for her too. And on the other side of this whole fucking thing, here's Street Fighter V releasing their colors, and I'm like, wow, these are cool. They're fucking bright and vibrant, and they're different. Like, I'm actually kind of disappointed with Guilty Gear. Like, Exert just not Revelator, but just Exert regular. The colors suck. Yeah.
Regulator.
Yeah, the standard colors on Exit are pretty bad.
They're really fucking bland. Like, there's too many earth tones.
Yeah, it's all like yellow, red, and brown.
I
think the only thing I noticed about the Street Fighter V color palettes that have been shown off is they're all the same, which is kind of annoying, and that's seemingly happening in a lot of games now, where each character gets the same palettes. And I'm like, well, I mean, that can be cool, but like some characters just don't look good with certain palettes, so why don't you just mix it up?
I can see that, but I'd still rather have the variants, even if everybody has the same spectrum, as opposed to like, yeah, it's 5 fucking fan votes, so here's red and black Hazama, here's white and red and black Hazama, here's the Joker Hazama, because you're all shitbags.
Oh, come on. You already knew that if there was even a chance of a Joker Hazama, it was going to happen.
They brought it back. That was probably like #1 voted in, for all I know.
Oh, God.
Some fucking jackoff out there played a Hazama match where somebody got salty, and he's like, oh, why so serious? Oh, fuck. I hate all that.
Just stunner, man. Just crack.
You're just gonna bring it back. You just keep talking about it. It's gonna come back.
Where's all the zombie colors?
Out in the ether.
Yep.
It's Skynet.
Zombie colors fucking suck.
I'm surprised they didn't give you a choice though.
I still want people having some super plain colors, like the best color in Under Night Ember. Fucking,
paper bag.
No, Vietnam vet hide. Dude just comes out, black hair and like a olive drab jacket and some jeans. He's
That's
like,
the brown paper bag hide, man.
I fought in fucking Vietnam. He's fucking whooping that ass.
He's just mad grizzled, is what you're trying to tell me?
He just picked up like a goddamn like steel bar, like rebar off the street, and just like grinded it enough till it got sharp to fucking kill someone.
Because the sword doesn't even have like the shiny thunder effects. It's like dark blue.
Yeah, he's like, you goddamn kids.
Oh, he's just
can we
to
have
get
like
off his lawn.
Tony over here won on like the color spectrum. He's like, can we just have beige, like every shade of beige? Like, give me that. Like, I want my character colors to look like I bought some Hagar slacks. Like,
yeah. I mean, look at Ragnar. His pants are dumb, but they'd be less dumb if they were cargo pants. That's actually a lie, but whatever.
Oh my God!
Look, what you want to do is give Ragnar the what do they call them? The Jinkos, Jans? No. I was one time, man. That was one time.
There you go. Man, his pants are huge.
That was one time. I didn't even enjoy them.
I didn't even enjoy it. I bought them, but I didn't enjoy
I did not enjoy wearing those.
Chris, how come Tria Savior doesn't have Fronteras then?
Fuck you.
Actually, hold on. Hold on. That got me thinking. Chris, how much is that game below? Like, be real with me.
All right. So this game it's got good points. I'll go with the good first. The art direction is amazing. It's great. Battle system's actually interesting. It's fun. It keeps you interested. Quest system is not too in your face. Go here, go there, and get this done and get that done. There's actually a little bit of exploration done that's needed to do this. Now, to the worst part is There's no fucking map. It's just it's a rail shooter, man. Like, you just go one path. You can't go the wrong way.
Wow, that sucks.
There's no exploration.
Ass as fuck.
It is like they had a full map screen, and then they just started cutting slices out of it, like pizza slices out of it, and now it's just disjointed and stuff, and it's just like, man, this looked like it would have been an awesome full map. And now we have, like speeder lanes. And the worst thing about it is that it still runs on the same scheme as Ragnarok Online, which means you're out on the field with everybody else. It's just the amount of space you have is dramatically decreased.
Ah, yes. Sounds like you're playing a game from the creators of Ragnarok Online, aka you fucked up.
No, Ragnarok Online was better about that. They had if somebody was in your hunting spot, you'd just go to another part of the map and you'd hunt over there. Now everybody's there because there's only one spot on the map where certain things spawn. It's fucking stupid.
Bad.
I'm still playing it. I'm still enjoying it.
Bad. It's really bad. I'm still playing it.
Fucking hate what they do with it, but it's still beta, so they might change some stuff about it. I think this is going to be good for them if they are actually serious about changing the.
I hate myself for enjoying it, but I do.
I don't think it's a bad game. I think it's just a little misguided. I think they want.
I'll like Trivia Savior more when I get my private server with 1,000 time drops.
I won't say that it is nostalgic. There's some nostalgia factor in there, both good and horrible. So if you like, hanging out with cool people that maybe talk to you once in a while, then play the game.
Hey.
It beats looking at the shout box where people are just being racist to Brazilians all fucking day.
Yeah, can we chill on that? Like, if you're out there
Yeah.
on the internet and your immediate response to anybody with slightly crappy internet is to remark on them being from any South American country, just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Make fun of their toaster computer. That's fine. For them fucking like having a Pentium 3 inside a potato. That's cool.
Look at this
The second you
motherfucker
bring
with
up-
his Time Warner cable.
Fucking cocks. I didn't want to say that.
Roadrunner.
Roadrunner cable, Jesus.
Just like make
Yeah.
fun of people. It's like, hey guy, yo dude playing Lone Druid. I didn't know Net Zero CDs were still out in the wild, bro.
I didn't know you could still get Earthleague DSL, dude.
Get with the times, Grandpa. T3 ain't even hot shit no more.
Damn, that's really.
It's like this game would load faster if you turn off your porn auto dialer.
Alright. I think we've officially exhausted. We haven't exhausted all of the stupidity.
One quick thing. Okay, here's my thought for a show. I review games that I don't like, and then I challenge the fucking director to fight me in a goddamn coliseum until one of us dies.
I got a better show for you. You review games that you don't like, and all you do is you say, "That's that shit I don't like." That's it.
Shit I don't like.
That's your review at the end of it. Like, instead of giving it stars, you're just like, out of 5, I give it. That's that shit I don't like.
No, but like,
And then you
don't
just
even
throw it
have
into
to
a
watch
fire.
the episode.
No
It's
Brita
the title
filter,
is just
no
the game
stars.
title, and then at the end, that's the shit I don't like.
No Brita
You just
filter,
throw
man.
the game into like an open, like,
That's my line.
just into a barrel fire behind you. Just throw it in.
I'm just trying to get an excuse to fight Todd Howard and Phil Fish. And other people.
Yo, if you're
What's
gonna
that?
fight
You made
Phil Fish,
Adam Sessler can kiss my fist.
Okay, look, hold on. We're gonna have this on
What
the
are you talking about?
You
The
guys,
Cess is gonna be my fucking partner.
you want to fight these people? Both of you, Alex, Anthony. You guys
Yeah.
wanna- Okay, so check it out. Come with me on the streets. We will find them, and we will make this happen.
all right. So Tony, my idea is we find Phil Fish and we do the old fucking switch-em-a-roo where I'm behind him, like an ottoman and shit. And then you're like, yo, you have a nice trip. And he's like, what? And you're like, see you next fall. And you shove his ass and he trips over me. And then we laugh at him.
And then we'll be like, yo, check it out. The Ottoman Empire's coming back, bitch.
You guys better have.
I'm
you guys
muting that
better have
show.
Letterman jackets.
I'm muting the stream.
You have to have Letterman jackets on.
Like sideways caps and shit. You literally have to
Alright,
be that
We're
scumbag.
done here. We're out
Actually,
here.
Hold on.
Are you kidding me? Really?
We're done.
This is some primetime jackass. We have one last question for Tony. If we do get these Letterman jackets, are you okay with them both saying Barrio didn't set it?
I mean, I'm totally fine with that. But can they also be scarlet letters?
Oh my god.
Just further proof that Lord Walkman actually does read.
I don't read books.
Oh, he totally reads books. Look at this book reader.
I hate.
All right, we're done. It's about 8:05, and I don't know how we made it, but I think it was a lot of stupidity.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Don't
So
know.
I want to thank everybody for listening to this episode of Super Desperation Radio, and from everybody here at the cast, good night and good luck.
This episode was pretty lit.
Buy my mixtape.
Oh my god.
We clear? We done?